So, we're starting Watanagashi today. We finished chapter 1 last time, and a lot happened, and now I don't know what to expect from this game because I don't know. I'm scared. But yeah, I think we gotta hop right into it, because I don't really know what to expect here. Start. What's the difficulty going to be this time? Okay. Watanagashi, the most possibilities, cotton drifting chapter. How was your taste of life in Hinamizawa? A curse or a conspiracy? I believe you have fully enjoyed everything and everyone seeming suspicious. Here, at last, it is no surprise attack, but a real direct incident. Please enjoy. The difficulty is lower than Onikakushi, but extremely vicious. Oh boy, so it's low, okay. It's lower, but gonna be a lot more vicious than the last time, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, let's just hop right into this then. I'm already really nervous for this. I will not quench your thirst, for you seek the truth and could not accept that. I will not quench your thirst, for the truth you desire does not exist. But I still want to quench your thirst, for I am the one who cast you into the desert. Fred Erica Berncastel. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance? Okay. I don't need to read that. AD 1983. Or in 1983 again? How long to chapter 1? Oh, new opening? Oh, that is loud, bro. Okay, we're just deal with this chat for like 2 minutes. Okay. That was an interesting opening. None of that made a lot of sense to me though, but okay. What do we got in store this chapter? The chirping of birds served as my alarm clock. Whoa, wait, what? Huh? Yeah, damn right, huh? Why are we in Keiichi's room? Wasn't today Sunday? Wasn't it basically my style to stay up late on Saturday and sleep through the morning on Sunday? Why was I waking up at this disgustingly wholesome hour? What's that mean? Back to sleep, back to sleep. What is going on?
Keiichi, 起きてる?
Huh? Aren't I dead? What is this? Keiichi, are you awake?
電話よ.
You have a phone call, even though you should be very much dead. A that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. Phone call. I sprang up out of bed abruptly and stampeded noisily down the stairs. He's awake, I'll put him on right now, my mother informed the person on the other end of the line.
もしもし。
Hello? Okay, so it is you. What the hell?
俺。
It's me.
どちら様
Who might this be? Okay, so everyone that was dead is now like, oh yeah, we're just, okay, wholesome hours, I guess?
おはよう、ケイジ君。
Morning, Keiichi-kun.
お寝坊さんだね。だね。
You're such a sleepyhead. Such a sleepyhead.
レ
Okay.
ナか。こんな朝っぱらから何の用だよ。
Oh, Rena, what's up? Calling so early in the morning.
朝っぱらってことはないと思うな。もうお昼だよ。
I don't think it's so early. It's the middle of the day, you know. It's 11 o'clock. I guess you could loosely consider that the middle of the day.
で、なんか用か
So, what's up?
ちょっと待ってね。
Hold on a second.
今、みーちゃんに変わるよ。
Oh, and Mion's alive too. Okay. This... Okay. We're just immediately starting with things that don't make sense, I see. I'll put Mi-chan on now.
Good morning, ケイちゃん。
I don't even need to say anything.
日本語で言うなら、おはよう、ケイちゃんってとこかな。
If I were to say it in English, that'd be good morning.
ついでに中国語とドイツ語とロシア語でも言ってみろ。
Wow. While we're at it, why don't you try saying in Chinese, German, and Russian as well?
ニーハオ、ケイちゃん。グーテンモルゲン、ケイちゃん。ロシア語ラズビダーニャ。知るわけないでしょ
How the hell should I know? I'm not trying to say any of that, because I'm going to pronounce that hella wrong.
まあいいや。
Well, whatever.
バカな話してたら目が覚めた。
This stupid conversation has woken me up.
そりゃ結構なことで。
That's good to hear.
でさ、ケイちゃん今日暇
So, Kei-chan, you free right now?
ケイちゃんが大丈夫なら全員揃うんだけどな。
If you're good, then we've got everybody. Everybody? Does she mean all the club members? Oh, so he's already in the club. Then when is this? I'm so confused. This doesn't make any sense. Well, I can actually turn this back up now, I just realized. But, what? Bro, I can't even, like, vibe to this cheery music because I'm so confused. You should not be alive right now. This is not making sense to me.
そうだよ。
That's right.
まあ、普段の激戦を思えば、休日くらいのどかに、なんて思ってるかもしれないけど。
That's right. You might be thinking, every day always ends in heated competition, but at least I can send my day off peacefully. Nope.
そりゃ甘いよ、ケイちゃん。
You're too naive, Kei-chan.
へいへい。
Yeah.
あらゆる環境に対応して最善手を模索するのが我がの趣旨だもんな。
The aim of our club is to find the best solution for every situation.
つまり休日だろうとお構いなしってわけだ。
In other words, we don't care if it's the weekend.
おお、ケイちゃんも我が部のことが分かってきたね。
Oh, it looks like Kei-chan has come to understand our club.
でどうこれさ、
So how about it? Can you come? I had absolutely nothing planned that day. If I were to refuse Club President Mion's invitation, what other fun ways to pass the time would I have? Bro, I'm just so confused. Like, what? Like, I can't vibe. I can't get excited about this. I'm just so confused.
別に予定なんかねえし。
It's not like I planned on doing anything.
嫌だって言ったら不先輩扱いでどんな罰ゲームを課せられるやら。
I planned on doing... It's not like I planned on doing anything. And if I said no, you'd probably just declare me the loser by default and force a penalty game on me anyways.
そこまで分かってるなら断れないよね。
Oh, come on now. If you understand that much, then you can't refuse, right?
もし OK ならいつもの待ち合わせ場所に1時集合。
If you're okay with it, then meet at the usual place at 1 o'clock. Okay.
街へ行くから自転車で来てね。
We're going into town, so bring your bike, okay? Wow, I forgot bikes were a thing for a moment there until she brought that up. Club activities in town. Oh yeah, that's a first. We've never gotten into town before. This is our first time... Yeah, it's the first time going into town, right? I think we've only... No, that's not true. We went into town once with Oishi back, like, a bit further back. Well, we could do them anywhere. Besides, since it was a new venue, there was no way this wasn't going to be intense.
私、 一昨日の惜敗、かなり根に持ってるからね。
I'm holding a pretty big grudge from that narrow loss a couple days ago.
今日ははっきり言って、負けないよ。
Close? The narrow loss a couple days ago. I'll say it right now. I'm not going to lose. I don't know when that was. It was Friday's club activities. Am I supposed to know this? Like, I'm so confused. A couple of days ago was Friday's club activities. That uncompromising poker match. We definitely did not play poker in Chapter 1, so I'm so confused. It was a fight to the death. Nobody held back. Nobody could tell who was in the lead or who was last until all the points were tallied. In the end, I won by one chip. Mion came in second. Okay. Damn it! To think if I hadn't squandered that one chip. Mion lamented thus. Perhaps more so than the fact she lost the match. Mion doesn't lose. That's why Mion only whined when she let the champion's throne slip through her fingers. That's why she was more frustrated than anybody over a close loss. Wow. So does she mean for today to be a grudge match? Oh, well then good luck. You're about to get split in two.
上等だ。
Bring it on!
一昨日同様、一気に畳んで罰ゲームさせてやるぜ。
Just like last time, I'll shut you down and make you play that penalty game.
せいぜい自分がやらされても辛くない内容にしとくんだな。
Make sure you play in a way that you won't regret it when you lose. Okay.
そうこなくちゃ。
Wouldn't have it any other way.
すぐしがいがないもんね。
They'll make it all the more better when I crush you. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get crushed today. After that, we exchanged jeers for a bit before hanging up the phone. As I headed back upstairs hastily to get the key to my bike, I bumped into my mother as she was carrying a futon down.
あら、ケイチ。上機嫌みたいね。お出かけ？
Oh, Katie, you seem like you're in a good mood. Heading out?
そんなとこ。
Something like that.
俺、みんなと街に遊びに行ってくるから。
I'm going into town to play with everybody.
行ってらっしゃい。
Take care.
車に気をつけるのよ。
Watch out for traffic.
夕飯までには帰ってくるのよ。
Be back before dinner.
へいへい、ちゃんと帰ってくるって。
Yeah, yeah, I'll be back by then. Oh my god, it's so weird having wholesome vibes after the end of last chapter, and I'm just confusion. After unlocking the chain from my bike in the garage, I reveled a bit in the resistance the slightly stiff pedal gave as I pushed on it. Alright, let's go. I set off on my bike, cutting through the refreshing morning air. Oh, wow.
遅いよ遅いよ。
You're late, you're late.
ああ、待たせたな。
Sorry to keep you waiting.
あれ、サトコとリカちゃんは？
Huh? Where are Sadako and Rika-chan?
あの二人はここで待ち合わせるより直接街で合流した方が早いよ。
Is it really? Rather than meeting up with them here, it's a lot quicker to just meet up in town. Oh, I see. If I remember correctly, Sadako and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side past the school.
そうそう。街で部活ってどういうことだよ。
Oh yeah. What's up with doing club activities in town? This is a first.
まさか。みんなで覆面をして日が暮れるまでにいくつ銀行が襲えるかっていうのじゃねえだろうな。
Can't be that everyone's going to put on masks and rob banks all day, is it?
別にそれでもいいけど。
I knew it. I was about to say you'd be perfectly fine with that. I was about to make a joke about that. I wouldn't mind doing that.
それでも私は負けないけどね。
Even then, I wouldn't lose to you. Okay.
みーちゃんってね、なぜか現金輸送車の順路とか時間とかをいつもレナに教えてくれるんだよ。
You see, Mi-chan always tells me the routes and schedules of the armored bank cars. Really? How do you know that?
なんでだろうね、なんでだろうね。
I wonder why. I wonder why. What? I put around a serious look on my face and looked at Mion. Well, it certainly seemed possible that Mion was capable of doing that.
マジかよ、ミオン。
Seriously, Mion?
レーナーまだ何言ってんの。
What are you saying?
みーちゃんごめんね、みーちゃんごめんね。
Oh, okay. The two of them joked around. That bright laughter was the best match for a beautiful day like today.
おい、二人とも。
Hey, you two.
サトコとリカちゃんが先に待ってるんだろ。
Sadako-chan and... Oh my... Sadako and Rika-chan are waiting for us, aren't they?
じゃれてないで早く行こうぜ。
Let's stop fooling around and get going. Around and around, fooling about like two fluttering butterflies. I earnestly wish I could just keep watching them like this. But the five of us together would be absolutely more fun.
そうだね。じゃあ行こっか。
That's right. Well then, let's go.
目標は10億強奪。
The goal is to plunder 1 billion.
山分けしたらみんなで高飛びだぜ。
Once we split the loot, everybody scram.
あ
Yeah! The three of us on our bikes headed over the gently sloping hill towards town. Accelerating hard, we crested the hill. Wow. The view expanded as Okinomiya Station came into sight. I occasionally came to the station here. Considering the amount of effort it takes to get here, though, it was quite a hassle. That's why I didn't know much about the area around the station, or Okinomiya itself for that matter. The street we were headed down today was of course unfamiliar to me as well. Going through the railway crossing, we headed past the south end of the station.
こっち側は来るの初めてだな。
This is the first time I've been this way.
こっちにはね、ゲームセンターとかおもちゃ屋さんとかがいろいろあるの。
This is a different area. We haven't seen this yet. Okay. Around here, there's a lot of things like arcades and toy stores.
みーちゃんが詳しいよ。
Michan knows a lot about it.
ゲーセンもあるのか。
So there's an arcade.
俺前は結構通ってたからな。
I used to go to one pretty often.
ゲーマーの血がうずくぜ。
My gamer's blood is royals within me.
ゲーセン通いなんて、ケイちゃん不良だね。
Always going to an arcade. K-chan, you're quite the delinquent.
今度来た時に案内してあげるよ。
Next time we're here, I'll show you where it is.
結構台数を揃えたいい店があるから。
It's a good one. There's quite a few machines. It seemed like the town of Okinomiya was Mion's stomping grounds. Wow, what a sentence that is. If I asked her, she could tell me a lot of things about it. Oh, here we go, another new area. Eventually, we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked in front of it. Was this the arcade? No, it was a smaller shop. Looking at the window display, it seemed like your everyday toy shop. But for almost 10 kids to be filling in and out of the store, they were doing almost too well for themselves.
ひょっとしてあの店で今日何かイベントでもあるのか。
Could it be that store is having some sort of event today?
その通り。
Exactly.
優勝賞金は5万円。
Top price is 50,000 yen. Wow, 50,000 yen? How much is that? Hold on. How much is 50,000 yen? Where did that 9 come from? 3, what? 50,000 yen is equivalent to $379. Are you kidding me?
5万円
50,000?
なんだよそれ。
What the heck is that?
ケイチ王国の5年分の GNP に匹敵するぞ。
Wow, that is a lot of money. What the heck is that? That's the GNP of the People's Republic of Keiichi 5 times over. 2 cute figures messing about the front of the store noticed us and waved their hands. I'm assuming... Okay, it is
皆
them.
様方、
Hello, everybody.
お待ちしてましたよ。
We've been waiting for you.
おはようございますなのです。
Good morning.
おう
Hey!
おはようリカちゃん。
Morning, Rika-chan.
さあとこ警察が来る前にケリをつけるぞ。
Sadako, we'll settle this before the cops get here.
目標は10億強奪だ。
The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Oh,
ケイチさんの話がわかりませんわ。
Huh? Keiichi-san, I have no idea what you're talking about.
遅くなったかな。リカちゃんたちは今来たの？
Are we late? Did we keep you two waiting?
今日は早く終わったので、だいぶ待ってましたですよ。
Oh, so we did. We finished early today, so we've been waiting a while.
そりゃ悪いことしたわ。
I'm sorry about that.
こっちはケイちゃんがなかなか来なくてさ。
Kei-chan here is taking his sweet time. Okay.
ケイチでは仕方ありませんですよ。
Well, if it was Keiichi's fault, it couldn't be helped. What does that mean? Saying that, Rika-chan stretched up and again, patting Mio's head. Hey, wait a minute. Are you solving everything by making me the bad guy?
もちろん。
Of course. Oh, okay. And then you just turn into your mind reader mode again.
ケイチさんでなくては務まらない大役でしたよ。
Who else but Keiichi-san could fill this important role? Okay, keep laughing.
実に嫌な大役だな。
I don't like being cast like that.
こんなので丸く収まると思ったら大間違いだぞ。
You think that this will solve everything, you're sorely mistaken. I was feeling slightly irritated, so I began to repeatedly smack Sadako on the head. Ow! Smack. I'm not. Okay. Wow, he's just smacking her around.
ケイチさんがぶった
Keiichi-san hit me!
ケイチにいじめられてかわいそですよ。
Oh my god, Keiichi. Now you really are making yourself the bad guy. Such a shame that Keiichi's bullying you.
さとこちゃん泣いてる。
Oh god, it's been a minute since we've had wholesome vibes here. Sadako's crying. She's crying.
お持ち帰り
I'm taking her home. No, you're not.
悪い人はレナお姉ちゃんがやっつけてあげるからね。
Wow, your big sis here will take care of the big guy, okay? No! Do not hit me. And I got hit. Wham. Oh, and it was a big wham, too. Rena ecstatically wiped the tears, which were probably fake, from Sadako's face, while Rika-chan gently patted mine as I lay sprawled on the ground. Yes, this is fine. Oh, we had to have one of those yes, this is fine moments when everything is not fine. Yep.
やっぱりこれが正しい丸い収め方だよな。
This is the way things are supposed to be solved.
前歯が欠ける前に新しいオチを探した方がいいと思うけどね。
Although I think we should find a new punchline before we start losing teeth. Oh no, he's already lost a few. Well then, upsy daisy. In any case, the greeting for today went well. Wait, hold on. I don't know why I thought I read that wrong. I thought... Inside the toy shop, there were about 10 boys around the same age as me. Oh. Apparently they all knew Mion, and finding out that she had arrived, they greeted her with jeers a few at a time. Okay.
みーちゃんはこのおもちゃ屋さんの常連なの。
Mi-chan is a regular at this toy shop.
だから友達もすっごく多いの。
So she has a lot of friends.
おもちゃ屋の常連って何なんだ？
A regular at a toy shop. What's up with that?
ほらケイチさん、奥をご覧なさいませ。
Hey, Keiichi-san, take a look back here. Following Sadako's prompting, I took a look. There were chains lined up at a table, almost like some sort of birthday party. I said chains, bro. Chairs! I knew that sounded wrong. I was like, what? I realized it immediately.
まさかこれって部活の会場なのか？
It couldn't be. This is the venue for today's club activities?
驚いたかいケイちゃん。
Surprise, Kei-chan?
私この店のおじさんと仲良しでね。
I'm good friends with the owner here.
たまに客寄せイベントってことでゲーム大会を開かせてもらってるんだよ。
She sometimes lets me hold game tournaments to expand his customer base. Okay. Expand his customer base. I see. Meaning all the boys livened up at the place were participants.
そうなの。
That's right.
いつもは5人だけど、今日はもっと大勢での部活なんだよ。
Normally it's just us 5, but today we're gonna play with lots and lots of people. Oh boy. So now we're really gonna get crushed today. Rena was innocently happy about being able to play with so many people, but my expression grew noticeably stern.
ケイチさんの考えてること、手に取るように分かりましたよ。
Keiichi-san, I know exactly what you're thinking. I know, you're a psychic. Like, you guys always just are able to read his thoughts for some reason.
ほ
Oh?
う。じゃあ試しに言ってみようか？
Well then, why don't you try saying it?
言うぞ。せーの。
Together, okay. 1, 2. These are all enemies. Sadako's voice and mine blended together in harmony. We looked over at the participants. After all, the top prize was 50,000 yen. My eyes lit up like a flame. That's a lot of money.
ね、ケイちゃん。
Hey, K-chan.
今日は楽しめそうでしょ
It looks like today will be fun.
まあな、
Well,
ライバルが何人増えようが、狙うものに変わりはないさ。
no matter how many more rivals I have, the goal is still the same.
ライバル
Rivals?
はぁ、ケイちゃん。
K-chan.
クジラが水を飲むとき、今飲んだ水の中に何匹シラスが混じっていたか、いちいち数えてると思う
Do you think a whale keeps track of all the krill it eats? I don't know. Probably not. She said that in an unpleasant voice, laughing with the aggressive glint in her eyes, reserved solely for club activities. Okay. Damn it, Mion. She's as serious as she can get today.
本気なのは私だけじゃないよ。
I'm not the only one who's serious.
ほら、リカちゃんを見てごらんよ。
I've almost never seen Rika serious, so you better be right about this. Mion pointed, looking at where her fingers directed me.
なんだありゃ。
What the heck is that? What's this theme? Oh no, we've heard this before. I was like, I swear I haven't heard this. Rika was using those kinds of traits to soften up the group with an almost excessive pleasantness. Oh yeah,
僕
not
も
this.
頑張るのですよ。
I'm also going to do my best.
ファイト、王なのです。
Oh boy. Why does he sound like a beetle from Legend of Zelda? He sounds like I don't know why. I don't know why they sound like that. Completely wow, what a word. The group joined Rika-chan in a cheer. The inside of the store had been consumed by the world of Rika-chan. Oh, now she's doing her thing again. Damn. She's already chomping at the bit.
今日は楽しくなりそうだね。
Oh, here comes the club game music. It seems like today's gonna be fun.
頑張るよ。
I'm gonna do my best.
はう
Oh boy, we're about to get in serious mode here. It seemed that Rena was also unusually fired up by the huge crowd. Hopping about and running around, she had entered entirely into cute mode. Oh no. In Rena's case, the real fun starts when her tension gauge fills up. Her happy-go-lucky attitude belied the fact that this was the state in which she was the most threatening. Mion was making small talk with some of the regular customers she was acquainted with. It was like business as usual with her. Whoa. Of course, if anybody thought that Mion looked ordinary, they were not qualified to be in our club. The shadow beneath her feet was exuding killer instinct, rising up like a chill wind.
ミヨンめ、恥も外聞も捨てるくらいに本気だな。
Damn it, Mion. Throwing away her honor and humanity like that, she's serious.
ケイチさん知らないんですの？
Keiji-san, didn't you know?
賞金の5万円、ミオンさんの自腹でしたよ。
What? The 50,000 yen price from Mion-san's own pockets. What? What? She's putting out the 50,000 yen all by herself? At that moment, a dark, wow, what are these words? That wrapped Mion surroundings began to appear. Oh, why did the music stop?
何ケイちゃん。
What is it, K-chan?
私の顔に何かついてる
Oh god, is there something on my face? No. A shiver crept up my spine. That Mion, cornering herself like that, she's pulling out the demon lurking within her. Fine with me. Damn it, my knees are shaking like crazy. Oh, this is a new theme. This is definitely a new one. I don't remember hearing this one before. I like it though. Okay. This is a mod. Before I realized that the store had filled up with even more people. However, the looks in their eyes weren't confrontational. They were looks of expectation and curiosity. They were the eyes of onlookers who were wondering what kind of match was going to occur and who was going to win.
最高の舞台じゃねえか。
You couldn't ask for a better stage than this.
面白くなってきやがったぜ。
It's getting interesting.
ケイチくん
Keiichi-kun,
頑張ろうね
let's do our best, okay? Oh,
頑張ろう
God.
ね
Do our best.
う
Oh boy. Rena was already fully charged. Mortal laws and common sense held no power before the might of Rena in her cute mode. I definitely didn't want to fight her, if possible. No, we probably... I don't know.
リカちゃん頑張れ
Rika-chan, do your best.
僕たちが応援してるよ
We're all cheering you on. Oh,
ん
God.
はい
Okay,
頑張りますですよ
I'll do my best. Oh, my God. Rika-chan, who is exuding way too much charm no matter how you looked at it, had already won over most of the onlookers to her side. Nonchalantly avoiding things had always been Rika-chan's creed, but for her to be blatantly laying out her machinations like this, something was definitely strange. Like Rena, she was somebody who I didn't want to fight if I couldn't help it. I think you'd say
も
that
ち
about...
ろん一番戦いたくないのはミオンさんですけどね
Of course, the one you don't want to fight the most is Mion-san.
何度か部活で奴と視線をくぐったが
I've been lucky to even leave alive more than a few times at the end of club activities, but
今日ほどヤバいと思う日はないぜ
I don't think there was a day that even came close to being this dangerous.
ミオンさん一昨日のポーカーで負けたの相当根に持ってるみたいでしたよ
Mio-san seems to have developed quite the grudge after losing that poker match a few days back, you know.
らしいな
Seems that way.
つまり今日はミオンの復讐のための特設舞台ってわけだ
In other words, today is just an elaborate stage for her revenge. Almost as though she were psychic, Mion turned towards us. No, she's psychic. Her and Sadako, like, they're both psychic, I swear. Like, they do, like, I don't know. Her eyes silently conveyed the message. You guys just figured that out now? Yeah, come on now. I already knew this. It wasn't just Mion. Both Rena and Rika-chan were more pumped up than they'd ever been. Yeah. One's gonna pop up today. Without a doubt, there'll be casualties.
私とケイチさんがなんとなく置いてきぼりですわね
Seems that somehow Keiichi-san and I are the only ones left.
いかがでございましょう
What do you think?
なんでしたらスマートに初戦をお手合わせ願えませんかしら
What do you think? Should we not have our match during the opening round?
そうしよっか
Might as well.
俺もエンジンがかかるまで鳴らしをし
I need to warm up before I can really kick it into gear. My spinal column shuddered like it had been struck by a bolt of lightning, and like a pillar of ice was being jammed into it, began to freeze. What is with this? I could almost see the flames backlighting Sadako with their intensity. Even then, while Sadako was displaying a normal smile, it was cold and inhuman, almost as if it were a plastic mask.
そんなに俺を初戦で消したいかよ
Must really want to eliminate me in the opening round.
さっきが隠せてないぜ
Can't hide that murderous intent.
あら残念ですわね
Oh, that's too bad.
ケイチさんにしてはなかなか慎重でしたよ
You're being uncharacteristically cautious today, Keiichi-san. Yeah, I'm not dealing with any devils here. Without a doubt, it was a trap. I don't know what she had up her sleeve, but if I fought with Sadako during the opening round, my loss would be more certain than if I were up against Mio. Pitch black again. Wow! The inside of the store. I give up. And they all want to win that 50,000 yen prize that much? No, that's not right. The only ones competing for the prize money were the casual participants. I was different. I had mistaken this as just a way to fool around on a normal Sunday. It didn't matter when it was or where it was, or who our opponent was. In our club, the goal is always the very top of the mountain. An intense flame that no strong winds could extinguish, hot enough to melt any steel, and began to burn inside me. The fuse had been lit on this unprecedentedly intense club battle. It was then that the owner of the store had told Mion in a lackadaisical voice that it was about time to begin.
みんないいかな？
Everybody ready?
慶長慶長！
Listen close now. Mion began with the formality, standing in for the owner, and explaining the rules of today's tournament. It's only playing to win. There is no second or third place. That's the same rule as our club. There were 15 people participating. We were to split up into 5 groups via a draw, and each group would have 1 winner. Each winner in the first stage would advance to the next in order to compete in the final.
さて、各卓の競技方法なんだけど、
Now, as for how each group will compete,
これは各卓で好きに決めていいよ。
each table can decide to play whatever they want.
このお店にあるゲームなら何を使っても OK。
As long as the game is here in the shop, anything goes. Already in club mode, DEFCON 1, I didn't let the small gap in the rules go unnoticed.
ミオン、質問いいか？
Mion, can I ask a question?
みんな自分の得意ゲームを主張して決まらないんじゃねえのか？
Won't everybody push to play a game they are good at and not be able to agree on which one?
はあ、そうだね。
That's right.
決まらないと始められないね。
If we can't decide, we can't start. The spectators also nodded along. It was only natural. There wasn't anybody who could simply cede to their opponent's suggestion.
紳士的に決めてほしいけど、そういう時は店のマスターが決めるってのでいい？
I prefer if you were all good sports and managed to come to a decision on your own, but if it comes to a stalemate, should we have the store's owner decide for you? It was an event at a toy store after all. You'd expect the owner to referee. After that, Mion's rundown continued. It ended with the rule that any losing participants would have to buy the game they lost at. A rather nice proposition for the store. First, we used the draw to split into 5 groups. Everybody lined up single file and began to draw tickets that the shop owner had prepared. It was my turn. Alright, time to draw. No matter who I was up against, I'd crush him. At that moment, Mion began to laugh with a hawkish gleam in her eye.
当然わかってると思うけど、部活メンバーには一般参加者とは別に罰ゲームがつくからね。
Of course, I'm sure you already know, but club members will have a separate penalty game than the casual participants. What?
そんなことだろうと思ったぜ。
I thought as much.
内容はなんだ？
What's the gist of it?
勝者が敗者一人一人に1個命令。
The winner gets to give the losers 1 order each. What? Contrary to how simple it sounded, it was a terrifying eventuality, the subject of which no one could predict. Damn you, Mion. Was she really planning on parading me around Hinamizawa in cat ears and a banana hammock with a tail attached or something? The look on Mion's face told me she wasn't going to let me off that easy. Oh man, today's about to be hell. On top of that, this time, it wasn't just the person who finished last who'd have to submit to the penalty game. It was everybody.
敗者一人一人に命令。つまり、ビリでなくても罰ゲームってことだな。
Loser gets 1 order each. In other words, even if you don't finish last, you still have to do a penalty game.
そういうこと。
That'd be the case.
勝者がない場合は？
What about if there's no winner?
部活メンバーが全員途中で脱落したらお流れか？
Like if all the club members drop out midway through.
ケイちゃん、脳みそは元気？
Fishhead, are you right in the head?
何？
What? The look at Mion's eyes became that of a lion bearing its fangs.
我が部の再生が どう間違ったらこんなひよこども相手に負けるっての？
How exactly are the elite members of our club going to lose to some mewling newborns?
ケイちゃん、
K-chan.
初戦で消えて私に恥かかさないでよ。
Don't embarrass me by getting eliminated in the first round. Even so, I didn't feel threatened. The more into it my opponent was, the stronger I would become.
見てろ。
Just wait and see.
ただミオンにいじめられてたわけじゃないってことを見せてやるぜ。
I won't just sit here and be bullied by you, Mion. I'll show you.
会おうね。
We shall meet
決勝で。
in the finals, hopefully. The results of the draw were enough to make you cry conspiracy. All the members of the club were nicely divided up amongst the 5 tables. That's what I mean. Divvied? I don't know. How did this happen when the draw was that random? No, this is definitely, yeah, no. The thought that I was already caught in Mion's puppet string made me feel uneasy. That was fine though. I'll crush all your petty tricks. Now, where were my opponents? Everybody was headed to the table corresponding to the number on their ticket. Oh, you're new. The competition at my table was these two, huh? They look younger than me. Huh?
あれお前ら学校のクラスメイトだよな。
Aren't you two classmates of mine? Oh, you are.
あ、どうも、
Okay. Tomita. Oh, hi.
富田です。
I'm Tomita.
彼は岡村です。
This is Okamura. Okamura-kun greeted me by nodding his head. So my opening round was to be against my juniors from school. Just saying, but it seemed like a pretty easy matchup. Lucky. Time to destroy them without mercy.
じゃあみんな、
Alright then, everybody.
それぞれに対戦ゲームを決めて始めてちょうだい。
Please decide on your games to start. With Mion's declaration, the inside of the store suddenly became lively. Everybody was yelling their favorite games at each other, trying to gain an advantage before they started. Even my 2 classmates, who seemed taciturn, I don't even know how you say that, okay, at first glance, began to fiercely insist on their own games as soon as the signal was given. Of course, I would kick those suggestions aside. There was absolutely no reason to pick a game your opponent was good at.
悪いな。どれも知らないゲームなんだ。
Sorry, they're all games I don't know.
もっと知名度の高いやつにしてくれ。
Could you pick something a little more well-known? Of course, they didn't agree to the games I suggested either. I could only smirk bitterly. Naturally, after 5 minutes, this table still couldn't agree on a game. Obeying the rules, we asked the store owner to decide on a game. Clearing his throat, the shop owner brought over a board game from the back of the store. It's a game called Billionaire. Oh, we're playing Billionaire, okay. Quite the vintage we have here. Come to think of it, if you lose, you have to buy this game. What? That damn shop owner. Was he using this competition to get rid of all the games he couldn't sell?
これなら俺も知ってるよ。
I know this one.
二人も知ってるよな。
You guys do too, right?
ルーレットを回してゴールを目指す。
Spin the wheel, head to the goal.
最後に清算して一番お金を持ってるやつが勝ちだ。
Whoever has the most money after we liquidate our assets is the winner. The two nodded in agreement, and finally the game was underway. At that time, I already had a feeling of impending crisis. I wouldn't realize why until the game progressed a bit. Oh no, I knew it.
1、2、3、4
One, two, three, four.
出産祝いをもらう。
Celebrate the birth of your child.
全員から5000ドルもらう。
Receive 5,000 from everybody.
悪いね。
Sorry. Okay, I built a bit of a lead.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8と。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
ボーナス。
Bonus. Oh no.
銀行から10万ドルもらう。
Receive 100,000 from the bank. Alright. What? Tables were turned in an instant.
1、2、3。
1, 2, 3.
出世コースに進む。
Proceed to the corporate ladder course. What? Whoa, that's a good route. Seemed like only my piece was letting on the steady spaces. I had doubts as to why Mion didn't bring out a board games for club activities, but that reason was laid bare to me before my eyes. That's right. I had only realized it now. This game was completely based on luck! What could I possibly do to make sure I end up in first place at the end? The ultimate outcome of this game was decided in a place beyond human hands. How were the other club members doing? My eyes naturally wandered off to the other tables. Mio's table was what? They weren't doing anything. Had they still not decided on the game? This naive idea existed to distract me from the most frightening possibilities. Mion was lounging about, leisurely holding some juice she brought from the vending machine outside in one hand. When her eyes met, she gave me a look of ease. It couldn't be. She'd already finished? What game was it? That easily? Probably too late to be concerned with that at this point. Only 5 minutes since we started, and her two opponents were already beyond recourse. They were sitting there, slumped over in disappointment, muttering to themselves, trying to figure out where they went wrong. For that, they'd find no answer. Was there any reason for their defeat other than they sat at the same table as Mion? Then, what about Rena's table? The spectators were causing quite a commotion. It looked like their game was Karuta. What is that? The shop owner was apparently the one reading out the cards. Okay, Rena tended to dawdle along and space out a lot. Wouldn't she have a hard time with this game?
じゃあ読みますよ。
Then I'll read it out.
犬も歩けばくたびれる。
Dog gets tired on a walk? I tried saying it. Bam. At the same instant, the shop owner began sounding off the words. The card in question disappeared on the face of the table. No, the face of the earth. Impossible. Where'd it go? It was against Rena's cheek. Oh, okay. She's rubbing it there. Looking at the card Rena was rubbing against her cheek, it was some anime-themed version of Karuta, with rather cute Mo illustrations decorating the cards. Okay. Basically, it was a picture of a pretty dog girl with a slightly large chest, panting in half in tears as they were being pulled on a chain. With those types of pictures, even I could play with godlike speed. Of all people to play the game, it had to be Rena. It was entirely possible that her fingertips were on the verge of breaking the sound barrier.
決まったね。
I'll be right back, chat. Give me a sec. I'm back. I'm back, stream. Okay, there we go. It's over. Mion smiled coolly, seeing no further reason to keep watching. She turned back.
かわいいかわいい。レナ、勝ってもこのカルタちゃんと買うよ。
Even if Reno wins, I'll still buy these cards.
お持ち帰り。はう。
Oh my god. After that, the second the card started being read out, bam, bam! Such decisive sounds echoed. Well then, how about Sadako? Oh, she's playing a rather orthodox game. Concentration. Judging from the distressed look on Sadako's face, it seemed that she was struggling somehow. No, I don't believe it. One of the main characters of concentration is that characteristics of concentration is that the pace of the game speeds up as it goes on. As the number of cards to memorize decreases, it becomes easier to match several pairs in a row. It wouldn't be exaggeration to say that the first person to take over the flow of the match can run away as the winner. The cards still in play had decreased. If you memorize the cards that had been turned over before, you should have a good chance to sweep the table at this point. Sadako probably knew the positions of all the remaining cards. However, her turn came a little too late. If her opponents followed up, the match would be decided.
北条、悪いけど、僕も優勝賞金を狙ってるんだ。
Ojo, sorry, but I'm also aiming for the prize money.
悪く思うなよ。
Don't hate me for this. This guy, did he have the locations of the remaining cards memorized? He was completely certain of his victory. Tensions on his face relaxed. He about to... No.
決まったな。
It's over. I was that in a board message or mentioned back to my own game. Spun the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What?
そんな。
No way.
確かにここはハートのエース。
The Ace of Hearts should have been here. There was a commotion at Sadako's table as the shout rang out. The other two at my table turned around in surprise. I didn't. After all, there really wasn't anything to be surprised about. The onlookers were confounded. Most of them certain that the Ace of Hearts should have been there. There's no way. I must be seeing things. Must have been because I was excited. So assured in his victory, the stress over his defeat ran deep. That's how it is. If his opponent wasn't Sadako, then the Ace of Hearts certainly would have been there. What a fool. When you're up against Sadako, you can't let your guard down for a moment until the battle is over.
あら、ケイチさんの勝負はまだつきませんの？
Keiichi-san, you still haven't finished your match?
センスないですわね。
You have no sense for these things. With the refined tone of his voice, assured, reserved for only winners, Sadako called out to me. For the casual observer, it must have looked like she only eked out a victory. From my point of view, however, she was only playing around. The roles of winner and loser had already been decided. It's nothing more than child's play. The laughable part about it was that her opponent didn't know that his role had already been assigned.
やるじゃねえか。
Nice work there.
ハートのエースなんておしゃれな罠をかけやがって。
Setting up a farce of a trap with ace of hearts.
相手を仕留める罠はほんのちょっぴり。
My opponent only walked into one of my traps.
それも1個で十分ですのよ。
One was more than enough. Sadako was a trapper. Her true talent was never having one misfire. Setting off only one trap was more than enough. Ain't that cool? The fact that the other club members were winning one after another with their own brand of play only added to my impatience as my own lack of progression. Alright, how is Rika-chan doing? How's our club Sly Fox doing? What the heck is that? Over in that corner, the mood at that table was decidedly different from the others, let me guess. The game at Rika-chan's table was, you know that battery-powered fishing game? Oh, that one? The one where the fish open and close their mouth as they rotated on the platform, and you use the magnetic fishing rod to hook them up? That old thing. It seemed they planned on competing by seeing who could catch the most fish, but it became an atmosphere you can hardly call competitive.
わあ、釣れましたですよ。
Wow, I caught one.
うまいうまい。
You're so good.
リカちゃんうまいよ。
Man. That does not sound like a man. You're good at this.
おっとっと、また釣られちゃったよ。
This is not a man. Oh my, she caught another one.
リカちゃんはうまいな。
Rika-chan is really good at this. This makes no sense. I knew that Rika-chan had already charmed her opponents, along with the onlooker, before the match had even begun, but brilliantly played. The corner had become an informal meeting of the Rika Furude fan club.
リカちゃんの圧勝だよ。
It's Rika-chan's total victory.
圧勝だよ。
Total victory.
リカちゃん、お魚釣りうまいんだね。
Rika-chan's good at fishing, isn't she?
リカちゃんが釣ってるのは多分魚じゃないと思うな。
What Rika-chan is trolling for probably isn't fish. Hearing that, she glanced over my way briefly. This is my way of getting serious. That's what I heard.
リカにしかできない、リカだから許される大技ですわね。
This is a masterful technique that only Rika is allowed. Only Rika can do. Yeah. Masterful technique.
前原さんの番ですよ。
Higurashi-san, it's your turn.
ああ、すまんすまん。
Oh, sorry.
俺の番か。
Yes, it is.
1、2、
One, two.
脱税の追徴課税。
Fine for tax evasion.
5万ドル支払う。
Pay $50,000. In contrast, my game, what an unseemly situation this was. Noticing the unease creeping across my face, my companions came to see how I was doing.
あれ、ケイチ君、ひょっとして苦戦かな？苦戦かな？
Well, it's not like he's gonna win at everything. Huh, Keiichi-kun, could it be you're struggling? You're struggling?
岡村、あ
Okamura,
なた今いくらぐらい持ってますですか？
right now, how much money do you have? Okamura, who had wrung lots of money out of the elite course, began to count through a stack of white $100,000 bills.
98万ちょいくらいかな。
About 980,000, I guess.
富田はどれくらいお金持ちですか？
How much do you have, Tomita?
うん、僕は88万ドル。
I have 880,000.
まだまだ逆転できる位置だね。
I'm still close enough to turn this around. Let me guess. It's gonna be like way down. Those two. It look like they would easily surpass $1 million.
で、ケイちゃんはいくら持ってんの？
Well, Kei-chan, how much do you have? Mio's tone of voice was grim from the get-go. It was her disappointment and disgust as club president.
仕方ねえだろ。
It can't be helped.
このゲーム ルーレット回す以外に何も作戦がないんだぜ。
There's no strategy involved other than spinning the wheel in this game.
イカ様があるとしたらなんだよ。
Am I
二
supposed
人
to
に目を
cheat?
つぶって100数えてもらって、その隙にルーレットに細工でもするのか？そんなのできるわけねえだろ。
Tell those two to close their eyes and count to 100 while I rig the wheel? I said real. You know there's no way I can do that. Ryu-chan gently patted my head. Still, she wasn't too happy. I
無
literally...
様ですわね。
How pathetic.
一度は好敵手と思ったのに
At one point, I thought you'd be a worthy adversary.
幻滅でしたよ。
I've been utterly disillusioned. I don't care.
投げちゃダメだよ、ケイチ君。
Don't give up, Keishi-kun.
何か逆転があるはずだよ。
There has to be some way to make a comeback. See, at least I got Rena.
頑張ろう。
Do your best.
最後まで頑張ろう。
Right to the end. Like I said, how am I supposed to make a comeback with this game relying entirely on luck? I guess just hope you get lucky. Pray? I don't know. Yeah, not a lot you can do there. Neon's face, however, was unbelievably indifferent, like she was watching something completely unexciting. Then don't watch. She then turned her back without saying a word.
おい、いや。
It was a pathetic voice that irked even myself.
失望したよ。
I'm disappointed.
みんな本気なのに。ケイちゃんだけは本気になってくれなかったね。
Everyone was serious about this, but Kei-chan was the only one who wasn't. What do you want him to do? Mion, you're
本気ってなんだよ。
Man, this? I don't know why. I'm about to like end stream. I'm so mad. I don't know why. What do you mean by serious?
気合でルーレットの目をコントロールしろってのかよ。
Are you telling me to control the spinners through sheer force of will?
そんなのできるかよ。
How can I do that?
本気のケイちゃんなら、そのゲームでも開始10秒で蹴りをつけてたね。
If you're serious about it, you would have settled this game 10 seconds from when you started. Like, what? I don't have like 10 billion IQ.
みーちゃん、そんなに怒ることないよ。
Michan, you don't have to get so angry.
待ってよ。
Well, then she can leave. I don't care. Mion, in a bad mood, cast me aside and disappeared into the depths of the shop. And because it had become an awkward situation, but the spectators dispersed from around my table. Damn it, are you saying I'm not serious about this? Are you saying if I were serious, I would have settled this game with a chance in 10 seconds? If I were serious, everybody was praying for my victory. They believed in me. I don't really know about that. Did I betray their expectations? Were they expecting me to win at every game? Like, okay, was it because I wasn't serious? Ugh.
ゲーム進めます？
Two of them were timidly trying to resume play. I didn't respond to that. Table sunk into silence.
前原君は投了でいいかな。
Should I take that to mean you're giving up? The owner, thinking I was forfeiting, started to announce the cancellation of the game. At that moment, the demon inside me let loose a howl and awaken. I get it now, Mion. What it means for me to be serious. I don't. I'll show you. I clamped my hands on their shoulders, speaking in a low voice after pulling them closer.
富田君、岡村君、取引しよ
Let's make a deal.
う。俺を勝たせろ。
Let me win. The two of them, not immediately understanding what I just said or the meaning behind it, were momentarily confused.
前原さん、暴力はなしですよ。
No violence!
ちゃんとゲームで勝敗を。
Let's settle this game properly.
話は最後まで聞け。
Just listen to what I have to say.
お前らの望みは何だ？
What is it you guys want?
優勝して5万円か？
50,000 yen prize?
そりゃそうですよ。
Well, of course.
5万なんて大金。二度とないチャンスですよ。
Winning that kind of money is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
仮に優勝したとして、
Even supposing you win,
お前らその5万で何をする？
what are you going to do with that money?
どんな楽しみ方をする？
How are you going to enjoy it? The two of them considered it briefly.
新しいゲーム買うとか、
Buy a new game or something?
お菓子とか、
Snacks?
ジュースとか。
Maybe some juice?
小せえ小せえ。
That's petty, so petty.
バカかお前ら。
You guys stupid?
じゃあ前原さんが勝ったらどんな楽 楽しみ方があるって言うんですか。
Then how will you enjoy it if you win Maibara-san?
俺か
Me?
そこが本題だ。
That's the point.
今から言うことを黙って聞け。
Just shut up and listen to what I have to say. We club members have a penalty game separate from the casual participants. If we lose, we have to obey a single command from the winner. From another point of view, the winner earns the prize of being able to order the other club members around.
まず富田君、君は里子萌えだよな。
What? First of all, Tomita-kun, you like Sadako, right?
否定すんな。
Don't deny it, really.
そして岡村君、
Next, Okamura-kun.
君は理科萌えだな。
You like Rika, right?
赤くなるな。
Don't turn red! I drew the two of them, red face and conscious of whether anyone else heard what I just said, even closer.
美少女、
What? Lowless?
萌え、
Mo!
男の推薦、男のロマン。
What men covet? What men dream about? Oh god.
例えるなら、永遠にたどり着けないエデンの園。
It's like an unreachable garden of Eden.
だけど目指すんだろう。
Even then, you'd still aim for it, wouldn't you?
それは俺たちのハートに熱い魂が燃えよと叫ぶからだ。
That's because our passionate souls scream for Mo. Oh my god. That sensitive age where you couldn't say you liked the girl you liked. Understanding that gave me all the more power.
俺が優勝したら富田君、
Tomita-kun, if I win,
里子を一日首輪付きで君の妹にしてあげよう。
I'll make Sadako wear a collar and be your little sister for a day. Oh my god. A red fountain is spewed from both of Tomita-kun's nostrils. Okay, what is this?
そして岡村君、
Also, Okamura-kun.
君には猫耳リカちゃんに手綱をつけてお散歩させてあげよう。
Okay, really? I'll put cat ears on Rika-chan and let you take her out. I don't even want to say that. I'm not even going to. I'm gonna skip that.
そんな
うろたえるな。
Don't be shy
お
now.
前たちは俺に無理やり付き合わされたことにすればいいんだ。
Just pretend I forced you to go along with me.
前原先輩のわがままの犠牲者なだけいやいやでいいんだよ。分かってる。お前たちの胸の内は全部分かってる。
You were simply sacrificed to Maibara Senpai's whim. You can pretend to be against it. I understand. I know everything that's your heart's desire. Then I suddenly lowered the tone of my voice.
俺は灰色の学校生活を送ってきた。
My school life was very bleak.
それがどんなにつまらなく人生の大切な時間を浪費したことになるのか身をもって知った。
I know of my very body how foolish it is to waste such an important time in your lives.
だから後輩のお前たちには
So to you, my juniors,
そんな時間を過ごしてほしくないんだよ。
I don't want you to live your lives like that.
自分に素直になれ、夢を追え、そして叶えろ。俺が叶えてやる。
Be honest with yourself. Chase your dreams. Fulfill them. I'll fulfill them for you. Okay. It was this moment that the values of men bridged generations. Oh no. Did I ever have a mentor who ever spoke my mind for me so strongly? Never! There was no way there was. That's because in a man's lifetime, he'll only have 3 fateful encounters. That valuable first time was being experienced right this moment with these two.
じゃあいいな。
Oh, not this music. It's fine then.
行くぞ。
Let's do it.
せーの。
1, 2, 3.
ゲーム終了。
Game over! It was such an assertive declaration in the game's ending that everybody in the store turned and looked. It had been less than 3 minutes since I was on the verge of forfeit, and all the spectators were certain of my loss.
ケイチさん、どうなりましたの？
Casey-san, what happened?
勝敗は？
Who won?
俺の完全勝利だ。
It was my complete victory.
なんですって？
What did you say?
あの状況、どうやってひっくり返しましたの？
Exactly how did you overcome that situation?
家庭なんか必要ないよな。
No need to explain what happened.
男と男の決着だよな。
It was a gentleman's agreement.
ああ、みんな
Right, guys?
うわー
Yes, sir! Oh my god, in all caps, too. The two of them, stifling tears of gratitude, answered strongly from the bottom of their hearts. What is this episode? Exactly what kind of miracle occurred here during those 3 minutes the spectators all looked away from my utter disadvantage?
やったよケイチくん。わーい。
You did it, Keiichi-kun. Yay! Okay. The spectators were puzzled at how I was able to so quickly overcome that hopeless situation. That guy, is he able to control the spinner wheel with his eyes or something? It's a miracle! What devilry is this? He's in cahoots with that Mion, you know. There's no doubt he had some strange trick up his sleeve. I looked at the crowd, who couldn't help but be excited. Out of the corner of my eye, now fully awakened and in battle mode, I let out a derisive laugh.
これが俺の本気ってことだよ。
So this is what it means for me to be serious.
ミオ。
Mion.
おせえっての。
Good sweet time. Bearing our fangs at each other, we laughed together in the most unsightly fashion.
じゃあこれで部活メンバーが全員1回戦突破ですわね。
With this, all the club members have cleared the first round then.
ということは今度はみんなで対決だね。対決だね。
Which means this time it's a match against everybody. A match!
僕はもう賞金で買うものを決めていますです。
I've already decided what I'm going to buy with the prize money. Oh god.
もちろんですわ。
That's only natural.
ね
Right. Sadako and Rena smiled, sneered at each other. These guys. Do they really think they can win against Keiichi and my bar when he gets serious?
ミオ、
Mio,
失敗だったな。
that was a mistake.
お前はさっき、俺に助言すべきじゃなかったぜ。
You shouldn't have offered me advice just now.
ひよこが
What a mewling newborn you are.
私に勝つなんて100万光年早いって。
You're a million light years too early to think you can win against me.
ミオ、
Mio,
光年は距離の単位だぞ。
light years are a measure of distance. Oh, she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed.
どうするのみーちゃん。
What are we doing, Mi-chan?
5人でどう戦うのかな
How are the five of us going to face off?
かな。
How?
さーて
Well now.
これだけ豪華な面々が揃ったんだからね。
We have such a splendid lineup.
今日という日を急ぐのが惜しいよ。
It'd be a waste to rush things.
みーの言ってる意味が難しいです。
Me is saying something complicated again.
まさか、てめえ
Couldn't be. Why you? Mion's hair flowed elegantly, almost like a cape, as she turned her back to the table.
今日の勝負を部長園崎美音が預からせてもらうよ。
As for today's contest, I, Club President Mion Sonozaki, will reserve judgment for now.
勝負方法と日時は未定。
The method and time are yet undecided.
ギャラリーは多い方がいいね。
The more spectators, the better.
ひなみ沢も沖宮も全ての人間の目の前で。
It should be in front of everybody from Hinamizawa and Okunomiya.
これ以上ないくらい徹底的な決着をつけてあげるよ。
By then, we'll know the best way to finally settle things.
逃げる気ですの？
Are you running away from this?
いくらみおさんでも卑怯ですことよ。
This is too unfair, even for you, Mion-san.
ひよこが生かされたことにまだ気づかんか。
Do you still not realize what has happened? No, I don't. The combative aura billowing out of Mion's body formed a barrier, stopping Sadako's advance.
また会いましょう。
We'll meet again.
せいぜい首でも洗っとくことね。
Prepare yourself for your inevitable defeat. With a shrill laugh, Mion left the store. What? After a moment of silence, the crowd erupted into cheers. When will they resume the contest? Mion's serious. The other members did great too. That new guy, Mayabara, he's got some strange power. He turned the tables in an instant.
絶対優勝してくださ
You gotta win.
いよおう
Yeah.
ミオンなんざ逆さにしてサンズの川に叩き込んでやるぜ
I'll dunk someone like Mion headfirst into the river snakes for you. Oh, wow. The part of the crowd that had apparently overheard the covenant between Tomita-kun, Okamura-kun, and myself erupted into a cheer again. Mion's going to win anyways. She's the undefeated empress. I'm betting on Mion. No, it's going to be Rena with that ungodly speed. Sadako the trap artist. Rika the siren. Siren? It may be a long shot, but it'll be Maebara. However, right now, I had no ear for those cheerful voices. Setting the stage for this huge match and then running away like that, I wasn't going to forgive Mion. Outside the store, Mion was getting on her bike as the shop owner was seeing her off.
逃げるなミオン
Don't run away, Mion!
部長なら逃げるな
If you're the club president, don't run!
俺と戦え
Fight me!
ごめんケイちゃん、私これからバイト。
You got a part-time job? Oh, that's right. You had one. You brought that up one day. Oh, sorry, K-Chan. Right now, I've got to go get to my part-time job. Huh? Like you would see in the sketchy comedy show, my legs slipped in opposite directions, so I was doing the splits.
うん。
Yeah.
ケイチくんがゲームしてる間にみーちゃんに電話があったの。
While you were playing your game, Mi-chan received a phone call.
残念だね。
It's too bad.
せっかく暑くなってきたのについてないよ。
It was just getting good, too. Not our lucky day.
おじさんの店でさ、特売にお客が殺到してるらしくてさ、レジが足りないから助けてって電話があったんだよ。
They don't have enough people to work the registers, so he called me for help.
おじさんってなんだスーパーの店長でもやってんのか
You say your uncle. Does he manage a supermarket or something?
ささやかなお店だけどね。
It's just a small store.
でもさ、
But
特売やれば主婦が殺到するの常識で読めないのかね。
whenever you put special stuff on special, all the housewives swarm in like locusts. I give up. Don't they have common sense?
店員足りないのに卵1パックを一人様1点限り10円なんてやるな。
Even though they don't have enough staff, they're selling a carton of eggs for 10 yen. Limit 1 per customer. Okay, I was a little surprised. You would never think that this was the club president exuding such a dark aura inside the store just a short time ago. It was the usual Mion right now, almost exasperately so. My shoulder slumped. That's right. Club mode was now over. But it was really heated today. It really was fun. Damn, Mion, she really knows how to fire people up.
私こそ
Me too.
頭がジンジンしびれるくらい燃え上がったよ。
I got so fired up my head started to tingle.
特にケイちゃん
Especially K-chan.
怖かっ
That was scary.
た。あの場で本当に噛み殺されるんじゃないかって思ったね。
I thought he was going to eat me alive there.
お仕事だから仕方ないけど、本当に残念だね。
It works, so I guess there's nothing you can do. But it really is too bad.
この続き、本当にやりたいですわね。
Really want to continue this some other time.
いつがいいでございましょう。
Anytime is good.
綿流しのお祭りでやるのなんていいですよ。
How about we do it at the Watanagashi Festival? Oh, and there, yeah, the Watanagashi Festival. Wow.
綿流し祭五強爆闘か。
The caught different 5 demon firefight.
そうだね。
That's right.
考えておくかな。
I'll think about it. Right now, what were Rika, Chen, and Mio talking about? Okay, so we don't know about that yet. Okay. Watanagashi Festival. Caught different 5 demon. What?
私週刊漫画みたいないい加減なノリ大好きなんだ。
I love it when things turn out all over the top in manga like.
こんな痛快な部活が近いうちにまたできるといいね。
It'd be nice if we could have another thrilling club activity like this soon. She laughed with a smile that made you feel refreshed just looking at it. At that moment, the shop owner came out carrying a paper bag. I wonder what it is. Is he giving it to us?
今日はみんな本当にありがと
Thank you everybody for today.
う。おかげでイベントは大盛り上がりだったよ。
Thanks to you, the event went really well.
大したものじゃないけど、これ今日のおだちんに。
It's not much, but here's a little something for you guys.
あ、吉郎おじさん。
Hey, Uncle Yoshiro.
私にはないの？おだちん。
Isn't there a little something for me too?
あらあらあ
My, my, my.
ら、かわいいのが出てきましたわよ。
Quite an adorable one, is it not? When Sadako and Rika-chan opened up the bag, there were cute little stuffed animals inside.
わ
Wow,
あ、これかわいい。
they're so cute.
お持ち帰りしていいの？
Can I take them
本
home?
当に？
I really can?
ってことは俺のもかな。
Which means there's something for me too. Don't tell me I got one. I'm gonna get something
No.
different than that. Oh, oh no, I already know.
なんだか
Oh.
やたら可愛いのが出てきたぞ。
Oh, I get a pretty adorable one. Oh, whoops. It was a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress, one you'd use to play house. Perna's eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Sadako was the same, and Rika-chan too.
ケイちゃんには一番似合わないのが出てきちゃったね。
Kei-chan got the one that fits him the least.
なんつうのか、プリティっていうか、キュートっていうか、
How do I say this? I could say it's pretty or cute.
可愛いのは認めるんだが、着せ替え人形はちょっとな。
Ah. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty, I can admit. It's adorable, but a doll with changeable clothes is,
ケイちゃんが持ってたら確実に明日からアレな趣味の人扱いだね。うん。
if you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow. Definitely. Okay, well, I definitely don't want to keep it. You know, it didn't have to go that far. This wasn't something a guy like me should be carrying around. Neil was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. However, after briefly considering, I gave it to Rena instead. Oh. Huh?
くれるの？
Give it to me? Oh, Mion looks so sad. Oh, dude, I feel like I messed up a bit there. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. She didn't. Oh man, I don't get. She didn't seem like she wanted it that bad though earlier. Might just. I don't know. Give it to me.
レナに？
To Rena.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
方針のためだよ。
It's protecting myself.
レナにあげないと夜道が怖い。
If I didn't give it to Rena, then walking the street at night would be scary.
違いない違いない。
No doubt, no doubt. Oh.
ミオンにあげようかと思ったけど、ちょっと違うよな。
I thought about giving it to Mion, but it just didn't feel right. Oh no. I don't know if you really should be saying that, especially after I just saw that CG.
へへへへ。分かってるじゃない。
You know
私
it.
さ、どうして男に生まれなかったのかなって思う時あるよ。
You know, when you say it like that, like I'm just feeling worse and worse about it. I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy.
女でよかったな。
It's better that you're a girl.
男だったらもうとっくに殺してる。
If you were a boy, I would have killed you already.
今のうちに殺しといた方がいいよ。
You should kill me while you still
じゃ
can.
ないとケイちゃん、死んで後悔することになるから。
Keishan, you might not live to regret it. Mion laughed after saying such an ominous line. Everybody laughed heartily along with her.
来世では神様に男にしてもらえるように頼めよ。
Wow. That. Wow. Okay. Like, can we skip this bit? I'm getting more and more uncomfortable. Ask God to make you a boy in your next life.
俺も男にしてもらうから。
I'll also have him make me a boy.
そしたらケイちゃんと組んで軽く全国制覇から始めようかね。
Then together, the two of us will start with taking over the country as a warm-up. Mion-chan, if you don't get going soon, the shop owner told her meekly. A lot of us looked like we were having a lot of fun, so it must have been hard to put a wet blanket on things.
じゃあね。
Later then.
今日は最高に楽しかった。
Today was really fun.
またねみんな。
I'll see you later, guys.
明日学校で。
Tomorrow at school.
バイト遅刻すんなよ。
Don't be late for work. Everybody waved their hands and watched as Mion laughed. Before I knew it, the sun was already setting, and the breeze carried a hint of chill.
もうちょっと街で遊んでいく？
Should we play for a bit more in town?
それとも帰るかな？
Or should we go home?
暗くなると道が怖いですよ。
The road gets scary when it's dark.
では、引き上げ時ですわね。
Then I guess it's time to leave.
今日は本当にいっぱい騒ぎましたわ。
We certainly caused a ruckus today.
そうだな。よっしゃ、
We sure did. Okay,
帰ろうぜ。
let's go home. The wind blew gently as if to cool down those of us flushed with enthusiasm. The road back to Hinamizawa was long, but I didn't really mind.
そうそう。
Oh, that's right.
レナさん圧勝でございましたわね。
Rena-san, you achieved an overwhelming victory, didn't you?
レナがああなっちゃ悪いけど誰にも勝ち目はないな。
When Rena gets like that, I'm sorry to say it, but there's no winning against her.
だってすごい可愛いカルタだったんだもの。
It was because the cars were so cute.
ほら、
See?
買っちゃったんだよ。はう。
I bought them. You did? Well, that's where you did say you were gonna do that.
リカも相変わらずですわ。
Rika was the same as usual.
リカにかかれば男どもなんて赤子の手をひねるようなものですわね。
When it comes to boys, it's like taking candy from a baby.
楽勝だったのです。
It was an easy win. Okay.
どこまで計算づくでどこまでが天然なのか。
How much was calculated and how much was natural?
リカちゃんの行く末が実に怖いな。
I get scared when I think about how Rika will turn out in the future.
さとこちゃんだってすごかったね。
Satoko-chan was amazing too.
最後は大盛り上がりだったよ。
The way it ended was really exciting.
褒められるようなゲームではありませんでしたよ。
It wasn't the sort of game where I should be complimented.
ケイイチも最後はとうとう牙を剥きましたです。
Keiichi, you also showed your fangs at the end there.
ん？ まあな。
Well, I guess.
俺は追い詰められてからが強い男なんだ。
I'm the type of guy who's strongest when he's cornered.
富田さんたちなんだかすっごく応援してましたけど、何ですかしらね。
Tomita-san and the others seem to be cheering you on really hard. What was that about?
富田と岡村に何か約束してましたです。
He made some sort of promise with Tomita and Okamura.
きっと内緒話なのですよ。
It's probably a secret.
内緒話、内緒話。
The secret, the secret.
なんだろうね、なんだろうね。
Why did you go from depressed to like cute mode again? I wonder what it is.
男には時に戦いを通じてしか語り合えないものがあるんだよ。
Ah, sometimes for a man, there are times when we can only understand one another by fighting. Desperately laughing, I frantically tried to avoid the subject. After that, everybody continued to praise each other for how they defeated their opponents and reflected on how fun today was.
見てごらんなさいませ。
Everybody look!
夕日が綺麗でございますわよ。
The sunset is beautiful. Sadako getting even more excited, pointed, waiting where her finger indicated was an immense sunset, casting even longer shadows of us on our bikes. The cries of the Higurashi were gentle and very comforting. Oh, that was it. Okay. Who's Mion's uncle? Oh, that was it? Really? Who's Mion's uncle? Okay.
ごめん。
Yep, sorry.
今日はさ、急におじさんの店のバイトが入っちゃってさ。
Something got called into my part-time job at my uncle's shop today.
なんだなんだ？じゃあ今日の部活はお流れってわけか。
Was that? No club today then?
いや申し訳ない。
Well, I'm sorry. Mion put her hands together in apology and grinned.
そんなに部活がやりたかったら、おじさん抜きでやってもいいけど。部活ロッカーにゲームがいっぱい入ってるからさ。
If you really want to do club today, then you can always do it without this old man. The club locker is stuffed full with games.
どれか適当に選んで。
You can pick whatever. The club locker was the transdimensional space from which Mion pulled games whenever we met for club activities. I wondered how so many freaking games could be stored in the locker. It was even smaller than the one with the cleaning supplies in it. Besides those games, it was also a cornucopia of suspicious objects, costumes for punishment games. If we lined them all up on the floor in order to sort them, they would definitely fill the entire classroom.
やめとく。俺がいじったらロッカーの中身がドサドサって溢れてきそうな気がするよ。
Nah, we should. I get the feeling that if I mess around in that locker, everything inside will come tumbling down on me.
そうだね。
Yeah, I guess you're right.
素人は手を出さない方が無難かもしれない。
Maybe amateurs shouldn't meddle with this. Okay. Mion gave a hearty laugh, implying that the only one who could do so was the club president.
みー、先生が体育倉庫の鍵を探してますですよ。
Me, the teacher is looking for the key to the gym storehouse.
心当たりはありませんですか？
Do you have any idea where it could be?
あれ、私職員室に返せなかったっけ？
Did I not return it to the teacher's lounge? Mion said, feeling about in her pocket. Judging by her expression, she must have planned on returning it, but it was still in her pocket.
ほら、やっぱりミオンさんですのよ。私、絶対そうだと確信してたでございますわ。
I knew that you had it, Mion-san. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that you simply must have been the one who had it.
僕も大正解なのですよ。さとこと一緒に大正解なのです。
I was right too. Sadako and I were both right. Giggling, Sadako and Rika-chan clapped their hands together in celebration.
やかましい。
You're annoying. Oh, ouch. Slap, clap. Mion elbowed Sadako and Rika-chan in their heads, then headed for the teacher's lounge.
あ、そうだ。二人とも聞いたか？
Alright, have you two heard?
今日はミオン、バイトがあるから部活はお休みだとさ。
Mion has a part-time job, and that's why she's not coming to the club.
あら、そうなんですの？それはつまらないでございますわね。
Oh, that's so very droll of her.
みー。
The two of them made disappointed faces. Whatever anyone said, Mion's club was always the number one thing I looked forward to when going to school. It wasn't hard to agree with their melancholic expressions after hearing it wouldn't be happening today.
ミオンってバイトをやってるんだよな。あいつ一体何のバイトをしてるんだ？
So Mion's got a part-time job. I wonder what she's doing anyway. Whenever Mion canceled club, it was usually because of her job. However, it didn't seem like she went there every day. Ah, why did not mean to do that? No, stop. She would go 2 or 3 days in a row, then not go at all for a while. Okay, that's interesting. That's a weird way of doing it. Sounded like a pretty damn random part-time job.
別に決まったお店でお勤めをしてるわけではないのです。
She isn't working at any one shop or anything.
決まってないってことは、じゃあ日雇いってことなのか？
She isn't? Does that mean she's a day laborer? Mion wearing socks and a helmet, sweating to death in a victory. In a factory. I said victory. I couldn't imagine such a thing.
ミオンさんはおじさんの店にお休みが出たりすると応援に駆けつける便利屋さんなんだそうですわ。
Mion-san helps her uncles out whenever their employees go on vacations. She's like a handyman. Interesting.
ああ、なるほどな。そういえばおじさんのとこでバイトなんて話。
I get it. Now that you mention it, her having a job at her uncle's place.
前にも聞いたことがあるような気がする。
I think I've heard about that before.
お店を持ってるおじさんがいっぱいいるのでミーは引っ張りだこなのです。
There's a lot of uncles who run their own shop, so me is in very high demand. There's a lot of uncles who own shops. A lot of them?
あら、 圭一さんはご存知ありませんの？沖宮にはミオンさんの親戚の方がやってるお店って結構いっぱいありますのよ。
Oh, so you were unaware, KT-san? There are many relatives of Mion-san's in Okinomiya who run their own stores.
へえ、それは知らなかった。
Huh, I didn't know that.
そんなにいろいろあるのか？
So they're all different kinds?
ええ、パン屋さんとか八百屋さんとかラーメン屋さんとか。
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, there's a bakery, a produce market, a ramen shop,
他にもまだまだ。
and many others besides.
あの部活をやったおもちゃ屋さんもそうなんですのよ。
That toy store we went to for the club the other day is one of them. Oh, okay. I was dumbfounded. That's amazing.
ミオンの一族って何気に詳細があるんじゃないのか？
Is
そ
Mion's
れだけいろいろあるっての
okay.
もなんだかすごいよな。
Is Mion's family blessed with some kind of crazy business sense? They run so many different things. It's kind of amazing.
他にも金融業とか不動産業とかアパレル産業とかアミューズメント産業とかいろいろやってると言ってますです。
There are others, like a loan shark, a land shark, a strip club, and a brothel. What I'm saying is they do a lot of things. Okay, a couple of weird things came up that time, but still. I could tell it was pretty extensive.
あいつに物を借りると妙に返却期限にうるさいのは金融業者さんの血が流れてるからか。納得納得。
So the reason she's so fussy about returning money she lent you is because the blood of loan sharks runs through her veins, huh? That explains it.
ミーに100億長者ゲームを借りたことをコロリと忘れてしまったらリアルで100億長者ゲームをプレイさせたるどとすごまれましたのです。
Once I completely forgot to pay me back for money, she gave me to go shopping. She threatened me, saying that if I didn't return it at all, she'd throw me into the red light district, and that would be the end of me. That would not have been good. Ricochet had being sold into the entertainment industry to pay off her debts. Ah, crap, no!
リアルに100億長者ゲームをプレイなんてなかなかに愉快そうですわね。
Dying by being thrown on the ground must be the silliest form of death I've ever heard of. Oh, huh? Oh, you're very innocent, Sadako, then. She doesn't really get it, does she? Yeah. Recently, she seems so unspoiled. Ricochet and I give her a pat on the head.
なぜ撫でられるんですの？
Why are you petting me?
さとこはいい子さんですからなでなでなのです。
We're petting you because you're a good girl, Sadako. Oh, I didn't mean to click enter. Sadako was lost in confusion, but she seemed to understand she was being made fun of. Yikes. Okay, that's all for this, right?